So for lesson 1, we are going to go through the first chapter in the book. And you'll notice that it's kind of important that you pay attention to what pages we're going through, because the chapters tend to be quite long. It is a reference book, and we only look at the pages that pertain to what we are covering. So we are not going to like go through the whole 30 or 40 page, all the pages in a chapter. We do little sections of them depending on what our topic is that week. So this first chapter is just to kind of give you an overview of web development. So you'll read the chapter in the book, and then you're going to read through the lecture material. Now, what if you don't have the book yet? The lecture material pretty much covers everything thoroughly. So once you read through that, you should be able to take the quiz. And the quiz is open book, it's open note. The best way to find the answers is to actually look in the lecture. Okay, so this is just pretty general information. If you guys have done any kind of web work, you're probably already familiar with this. But please read through it because it will help you on the quiz. Then, once you get done with that, you need to set up for lesson 2. Because lesson 2, we are going to be coding, and we are going to be transferring our pages to the web. So you need to download and install Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is the web editor that almost all developers are using. It has become a standard, and it is free. Okay, so this takes you to the download page. All of the videos that are done on the textbook assignments, I did using VS Code. Okay, so if you have another editor that you really, really like using, honestly, I'm not testing you, or in the certification exam, which is your final, that is not going to test you on editors. Okay, so if you like another editor, it is okay if you use it. Just be aware that industry is using VS Code. Okay, and so it might not be a bad idea for you to become familiar with it. So we'll be using VS Code to create our pages. We are going to be using FileZilla, which is another free program, to transfer the pages from our computers to the web server so you can see them on the internet. Okay, and then it is always a good idea to look at your pages in multiple browsers. And you'll notice that right here on my taskbar, I have 3. Okay, so I've got Chrome, I've got Firefox, I've got Edge. I've also got Opera installed, but I just don't have it on my taskbar. Those are the 4 that you should have on a PC. Unfortunately, on a PC, you can't have Safari. That is Apple only. I check Safari on my iPad and my iPhone because things look different on different browsers, and you want to make sure that your pages look good on all the browsers. So this page, I should have showed you, these are links that you can go to download the browsers, and they are free. And as I mentioned in the overview video, you do not need to worry about obtaining a web host because I'm going to create accounts within my own domain. And I will be sending out that account information near the end of the first week. I don't like to do it too early, just because people haven't gotten this far yet. So what if I send the information too early, they don't see it or they ignore it, and then I have to resend it. So I usually wait until the end of the first week, but look for an email in your NMC email from me with information that you need to connect using FileZilla. Okay, so this is pretty much what we've got on tap here for lesson 1. It's just kind of getting an understanding of web development, completing the test, and then setting up your system so that you are ready for lesson 2. If you have any questions, concerns, problems, please let me know. I am here to help you, and I hope you all have a great week.